but I haven't. I saw it and it said something about uploading or something. But anyhow, I'll figure it out. Hi,
No, I
everybody.
resent you what I had
I,
taught you
I, I,
previously,
Uh-huh.
how to sync Zoom to Facebook.
Okay. So I'll do that. I'm still trying to figure out why y'all can't see me. Hi, Judy, my
Hi,
love. How are
honey, love
you?
you. Good to see you. I like your
Hi,
top.
Susan. Welcome. And then Ken. Ken is here. Ken,
Fucking
who's that
hell.
doggy?
Oh, hi, Ken.
Hi, Judy. How
Whose
you doing,
doggy
Dad?
is that?
The dog in my picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my little girl Mackenzie. I had to put her down 2 weeks before
Oh,
Christmas last year.
I'm
Oh, she was
sorry.
beautiful.
Yeah,
She's
thank you.
beautiful.
She was being very playful that day. I was looking at something on my phone, and all of a sudden she popped up over my shoulder, like, "What are you looking at?" So that's what the picture that came out. She was like
Well,
standing
she's
right over my
beautiful.
shoulder.
I thank you all for being here. Hi, Karen Sharini. So happy to see you. Hi,
Thank
everybody
you.
on Facebook. I see you all there. I see that we're live. I see Joanne in Facebook. I see, let me see, who else do I see? I
I feel like I'm
see,
on Romper Room.
I know, huh? Let me
Did all
see.
my friends have fun to play today? And I see Bob Collins, and I see Mand, and I see
I
Susie, and I see Karen Sharini.
I see Joanne. Joanne's the only one I see right now in Facebook, but it'll pop up more. Thank you all for being here. Happy Wednesday. Um, I okay, so today I told you I was going to spend a good part of the day segmenting oranges, and it's not as easy as it looks. Okay. Okay, so I had a paring knife, or I have a new paring knife. That's not what you need. You need one of those nice, like Benihana kind of um
Chef's
knives.
knife.
Two blades.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to cut it in between the membranes, and you're gonna lose some fruit. Okay, you're not gonna get all the fruit to make those perfectly little. Or so anyhow, I'm gonna do it. I just have to get another knife. Pick some more oranges because today these were practice oranges. Hi, Bob Collins. Hi, Margot. But as everything is not as easy as it seems. There's a Maverick song. Hi, man. Thank you for being here. So I'm still gonna work on it, and then when
Annette,
I get,
Nice.
when
I
you when
got a
you
new
take
knife.
I tried one like that.
when you uh take the orange, say you cut it in half, and if you just slice into the membrane itself, the outer skin, on the other side, it'll give you a little bit of room to take the edges and flip it, invert it over. All your
Ah,
orange slices will pop up, and you just pull them off, and you're not losing any fruit that way.
Oh,
okay. I'm gonna try that, and I'm very fortunate to have an abundance. When I say abundance, I mean abundance of oranges to practice on. And then today is the first day that I have milk in my tea. So we're all
You
going to try this together.
you're
have what,
proper
Nikki?
British lady now.
You know what? It does make it better. It cuts a little bit of that tea.
Uh-huh. The
Well,
acidity.
Yes.
it, it,
Yes.
it also makes it better when you don't mix three flavors.
There's that. I put a little
This
sugar in
is
mine too.
this is my PG tips, and you can tell because there's no string. See? That's how you know it's PG tips. And somebody else in my household made tea, and apparently their comments were the same as mine. And I said, did you boil the water? Or did you put it in the microwave? And they said, I put it in the microwave. And I went, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I said, I'm not a scientist. I can't tell you why. It has something to do probably with DNA and molecules and osmosis and photosynthesis and
Jesus.
NASA. NASA. It has
NASA's
something to
involved.
do
Yep.
between boiling and so. Anyhow, Joni, what did you get in the mail today?
I had a fun day today.
Oh, let's see what she got.
I got a
Tell.
lovely note from Hillary and my very own Raul bookmark. Yay.
I'm so happy. I didn't know she sent it to all of you. So I sent her a message today. Man says also Tetley don't have string and they're round. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to
It's
try
a
those
different
too.
kind of Tetley, yeah.
Yeah, the
Is that
British.
the British blend?
Yeah.
I've seen
Well,
that.
yeah, they're just the round ones. That's what I use. And they're not as expensive.
Well, I do like it with milk. So are you all happy, Joni?
This is mine.
Oh, look at she's got
Oh, you have
twining.
Twinnings?
That's
Uh-huh.
that's the one I use all the time.
Irish blend.
Most
Does
of the
that
time
have a
anyway.
string? That has a string.
Yes.
Mine does. I prefer to have loose tea because there's you get degrade of is it plastics and whatever else is in the
Microplastics.
microplastics and other stuff in those bags. So it's
they farm it all on one, and it's pesticides.
yeah, the pesticides and the farming and stuff like that. So getting organic and getting loose organic tea is always the best.
I can only change so many routines at one time, but I'm getting there. I just switched to the little K cup plastic where you put the loose coffee in because you told me about microplastics. So I just did that in the last week.
Yeah, those pods, those K pod things, those are like full of plastic microplastics that goes into the water from that.
Okay, so I just switched to that. I'm gonna try and let me perfect this tea, and then I'll switch to loose tea. I watched this guy. If y'all have never
Just
seen
get a
him,
strainer.
okay, it's called Wilderness Cooking, and it's this man in Azerbaijan. I can't even say that, Azerbaijan, and he cooks and he makes loose tea, and it looks fabulous. So I don't know his name. It's just Wilderness Cooking, and I love to watch him. And he's in Azerbaijan. Okay,
Yeah, loose tea is
But-
always the way to go.
I have
so
a tea press, which makes it even easier. You just put it in a little cup and then you
Yeah.
press the.
oh wow, I'm
Yeah.
learning
Yeah.
so
Like a French
much.
press. It's
Yeah.
it's pretty much the same principle as a French press.
I'm
Right.
learning so much. Judy, I love that picture.
Oh, well, thank you. I don't know if I'm going to change it, but I want to say to Karen, no, I didn't miss her yet. Okay, Karen, you look beautiful, and I love that you got a picture in your background now.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
your
do
hair
look
looks great,
beautiful.
Well, I
Val.
have
Yeah.
it in
Okay.
the background thanks to you
It's
because you
working.
told me how to do it.
I forgot I
just
did.
can't find a picture of Raul on my computer because I lost a lot of my stuff on my
Everybody
computer.
said
Really?
Karen Sharini, your favorite picture of
I'm
Raul.
gonna, yes, we're gonna have to get
ASAP.
some.
I can hear her
Judy-
computer already. Ding,
I
ding,
already
ding.
picked them out. I already picked them out for the next video, so I'll send you.
I'm gonna
Okay.
send Karen pictures of Raul so that you can
You're
have
gonna get
more
100.
And you know what's great about that is one, everybody has a different favorite picture of Raul.
That's right. That's
And
right.
second of all, you get to see pictures that you probably haven't seen before because I know
Right.
like this picture Judy has there, I have never seen before. So so I was gonna say I'm so glad you got your bookmark, Joni. And I was saying I sent Hillary a message today. We exchanged messages. And we were saying, and I'm sure a lot of you feel this way with one another, other people that you might know in our Mavericks world, how fortunate we are to know each other because of the Mavericks and Raul. Because Raul brought us all together. We were either backstage, in front of him, waiting in line to hug him or talk to him together through this group. I mean, it's really beautiful when you think about it, how far-reaching his imprint, his footprint, if you will, on the world and us. I mean, it really is. I couldn't be more grateful, not just for his talent and his music, but for the people he's brought into my life, and that I can never, thank him enough for that. But I was gonna say too is I had received some discs from Mark Potter, from Mr. Mark Potter. I never do voices. I don't know what's happening. It must be the tea. I never do voices.
What's
But
with the
Mark
Pee Wee Herman
Potter,
impersonation?
what?
What's with the Pee Wee Herman impersonation?
No, I never done that. You know what it is? You know what it is? I watched an episode of South Park last night, and I know.
Yeah.
That's probably where it came from. But anyhow, Mark Potter, that dear man, along with sending me that beautiful t-shirt, sent me some CDs, and I only listen to CDs in my car because that's when typically when I'm alone and people don't bother me. But anyhow, so I wanted to be able to listen at home. So I don't know if y'all can see this. This is what I ordered, and luckily I have a friend who does all that. What do you call that? Consumer reports and comparing and
Advocate.
reads reviews and ratings and blah 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 stuff Annette
I always
doesn't
do.
do. Yeah, I don't do none of that. But they did it for me, and so this got delivered today at somebody called Mono Deal, and it's a Bluetooth CD player, and I paired it with all the smart devices in my house.
Cool.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that amazing? And
It's
it
very
has a CD to MP3 converter. I don't even know what that is. It has a sleep timer, I don't know what that means, 2 inches, TFT, 2 feet. I don't even know what that means, but it has that. But anyhow, and the little screen on it is touch screen. I haven't learned how to turn it on and off yet. So let me see.
You pair it with every smart device, but you can't turn it on or off.
Yeah, I do. I can work my curling iron, but see, okay, there. See, it's loading the disc.
You got priorities.
Oh, did you hear that? It said now
Mhm.
connected to CD player. That's amazing. Oh, I think it'll start playing on its own.
That's all I know.
It's Raul's voice.
Aw.
This is just the greatest thing ever in the CD in it. Oh my God. I don't know what the CDs or where the recordings came from, but to hear Raul's voice, like talking is just Mark Potter. Oh, and so Mark Potter, you'll know the box that you sent me everything in, I threw out. I don't know where you live. It didn't even occur to me to look. And now I could kick myself. I guess I could go dig through the trash, but I'm not going to do that. That's a lot of work.
I actually have to go dig through my trash. I threw out the shelf for like a $4,000 vanity, and I didn't know
Good
what
job.
the hell it was for. I kept looking at it. I was like, we neither one of us could figure out what the hell it went to. It was sitting on the floor, and I forgot that I took the vanity apart because I moved it upstairs for the where the new bathroom to put it there for the new bathroom. I don't know what the hell this thing was for. I kept like, where did this come? It's a shelf. What is this? I have no idea. I put it in the trash.
Oh my God.
You know what? I can top that. We ordered a piano bench, and you know how they pack everything, like the legs and stuff, in cardboard inside the box and stuff. Well,
You threw the legs out?
I ordered it 3 times. I'm like, this bench didn't come with any legs. This is defective.
no.
I sent it back 3 times. The legs were in little
no.
cardboard like tubes.
Yeah.
Great. Way to go,
Anyhow, it's all okay now. Randy, I have a question. These CDs that I have, these recordings are, I guess, like, what do you call it? They're not like recorded.
Bootleg.
Okay,
bootlegs.
can I play? I can't play that here?
No, actually, you would probably get in even more trouble if it's bootleg, for the reason that they're counterfeit CDs.
Okay. Sorry, never mind. Everybody just ignore that you saw the CDs. You don't know nothing. If anybody comes to your house, say it was already there when I got here. Or no hablo inglés. Pick one. Pick one. Yo no hablo. But anyhow, hi Sheila. Thank you for being here. So I've heard other versions of the Lucky One, and I mean, I think I was talking to Hillary today, and I was just telling her how many gifts, so many. I mean, you can't even enumerate how many gifts Raul left us, and these CDs, along with the CDs I've recently purchased. Look, I'll show those, because those are nobody's gonna come to your house for these. Nobody's gonna bother you for these, okay? Have just I told Hillary I have immersed myself in Raul, and I have found it very comforting. I had a vision board that I changed. It was for my business that I've changed to a Raul vision board, and it's only so I can get my scrapbook like set up. So I'm using the vision board as a place to park the images until I actually put them in paper. But what I was saying is that I have found through the music and through videos and through all the posts and things like that, I'm I well, I'm not gonna say I'm happy, but I have found a way to process with all this stuff, like the CD player and stuff, and
Yeah,
my
I hear you.
bookmark
Yep.
and my, all my t-shirt. It's all, these are tangible things because I
Mhm.
no longer have the tangible. But I just love the music, things I've never heard. Somebody posted, what did they post? Oh, I posted it. I saw
That's great.
I
What'd you
posted
put in that tea, Annette?
I had never seen that video that I posted last night of the Mavericks, and it was the guitar player before Nick.
Okay.
Judy, Ken, the name, anybody, somebody, type it.
I don't know.
It was a Marty Stewart, and they did this
Was
Broken
Ben?
Heart. I don't think Jerry Dale was even the keyboard player in that video.
Yeah,
I posted it last night.
Was
He
it
said
Oh,
Ben?
good for you, Jerry.
Ben Peeler?
Peeler. Ben
Was
Peeler?
that his name?
Peeler.
I
He
can't
said
remember. It was a
him that
gentleman. He had
when he was
glasses
in
and long dark
Florida.
hair.
Yeah, it was Ben Peeler.
Okay. So that I had never seen that video, and it's like it has been on YouTube for 10 years. Raul still had the ponytail. Marty Stewart was talking to him about From Hell to Paradise. Marty Stewart was talking about what he thought the song meant, and then he asked Raul, and Raul told him where the song came from, and he asked him who the aunt was, and he said that it was his Aunt Dolores. And it was a great interview. It was a great performance. It looks different because it's not people that you're used to seeing, but I had never seen that. So all these things that I'm finding in my immersive research and enjoyment into all things Raul Malo just is bringing an abundance of really, really, really great stuff, and I'm so happy for it. And so again, that's why I say if you have something to post it, because I'm sure I haven't gone and looked at the comments from the post I made last night. I'm sure other people haven't seen it. If I haven't seen it, I guarantee there's a lot of people who haven't seen it. Okay, that's a fact. But
bet Mr.
it
Potter
was.
has.
I'm sorry.
I said, I'll bet Mr. Potter has.
Oh, Mark Potter. Yeah, that's a whole different animal right there. That's just something that well, he's special. He's very special. But so it was 85 today here in Southern California.
Quit
Oh.
bragging.
So I can't, if I had anything to complain about, I couldn't even complain about it because it was 85. What am I going to complain about? It's going to
It's
be
like-
nice all week. It's going to be nice all week. You know what? I can complain about something. Blondie did a Walmart order when she was in Palm Desert at the Marriott. And so today when I did a Walmart order, I didn't realize I hadn't changed my address back. So
Oh no. Oh,
I
no.
delivered a bunch of ribeyes and some crackers and some purple onions and some butter.
There's some very happy people with you. Very happy people.
To the JW Marriott. And and I called and I had some ice cream, some Ben and Jerry's.
Unbelievable.
And I tried to call them to tell them it doesn't really matter. It's gonna stay there because it's Palm Springs is like almost 2 hours away from me. But they didn't answer the phone. So now if that ice
Because
cream
they were
melts,
eating ice cream and grilling. They were out in the parking lot.
if it melted, well, I was just gonna tell them to give it to one of the custodians or something like
That's
that.
very nice. Very
But
nice.
anyhow, they didn't answer, so I'm sure they figured it out amongst themselves. But needless to
Oh
say,
no.
I didn't get my crackers. I utilize a lot of saltines because I make those firecracker crackers. Like I've been doing it for over a year. I'm addicted to them. I live off of ice chips and firecrackers. But anyhow, so I can't complain about that. And that was my mistake. So I can't even be mad at anybody. Annette did that all to herself. Joanne says, Annette, I can private message you Mark's address if you want. That's okay. I don't need it. I mean, if I ever needed it, I'm not sure he'd give it to me back.
Not
You know-
willingly.
Yeah, not willingly.
Wait a
Oh, you
minute,
know
where
what,
did
Ken?
that one
I
go?
saw your video, Born to Be Blue.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, it was good. And that
Thank
place is actually blue,
Yeah,
right?
Watched that
well,
tonight.
the lighting. Yeah, it's the Blue Sky Tavern here in Winter.
Oh, is it always blue
So,
like that?
yeah. So,
That's pretty cool. I like that. That looks like when Joni does her meditation visualization with us, because I always see this. I always see the
Yeah.
moon and stars blue. But then when you were singing, I was like, that looks like when Joni does meditation, what I see is that blue.
Mm.
So that's really cool. But I think you did a good job.
thank you.
And I like that song.
A lot of people did, and they were very nice with the comments, except for they couldn't understand why they were playing a football game during karaoke.
Yeah, right?
Next time you should have them play the video while you do the karaoke so you can have that girl with the big white ostrich feathers that's dancing in the video,
right?
Dancing behind you.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be very Vegas.
I'll see if I can get Laura Trado to like dance around.
Yeah. Or you know what? We'll just get you some feathers. You can,
There'd be a lot of
do
people never want to watch it again.
Judy, you
Do
look
the-
like Raul.
do the feathers, Judy.
Thank
Oh,
you.
that's a good picture, Judy.
I know we lost Karen here, but Karen had a great picture with Raul in the background.
She did. She did have a great picture.
I don't know if that was
Judy,
her or not.
Judy, what happened today with your phone service? Did you find out what happened?
You know, I didn't ask
If
if anyone know what
Verizon,
happened. It was
outage.
taken over. We had aliens take over our phone service for several hours.
Really?
Or more.
There
was
was
no-
ice cream?
challenges with what the hell's the service?
But Verizon, it's a
Verizon.
nationwide outage.
Nationwide outages. It was saying SOS on the phones and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Nothing.
I have Verizon and
Nothing.
nothing happened to my phone.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You all were safe
It was
on the West
intermittent.
Coast.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it was a nationwide outage, but it was certain phones. So like a friend of mine, I was actually just watching her YouTube channel. Everyone in the house is on Verizon. Everyone was fine except for her husband.
I heard it might have been iPhones that it had the problem.
It
They
could
all
be
have
because
iPhones.
that.
Okay, well, there goes that.
It was like sporadic. It was weird. It was very weird. It was
I
sporadic.
work for Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, and they sent like an email out to everybody because a lot of investigations involve. I think I think the state cell phones are on Verizon.
Oh, wow.
So yeah.
I was wondering what happens if you needed your phone at the airport. You were going through, and had to show your phone, your ticket or whatever.
You have to
Yeah.
go to
Oh,
window, I guess.
yeah.
Always have a paper ticket backup or print one
Yeah,
out.
they do that.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, that whole barcode or what is it, QR code.
Yeah.
I realize why they use it, but like I remember when I went in July to both of my Mavericks concerts, that you don't get any memorabilia with a QR code. You don't get a
Right.
tangible ticket. I mean,
I know.
I'm old school, man. Give me my stuff.
I've got a lot of old ticket stubs. I miss that.
Yeah. I don't think that they realize that fans, that maybe they don't care, but we want our
they
ticket
don't care.
stub. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
they also don't want us to remember how cheap tickets used to be. I mean, I find an old ticket and it was $10. I'm like, whoa, that's not a Ticketmaster service charge now.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that could be too. Don Carter said you did awesome, Ken.
Oh, thank you, Don.
That's nice. Let's see. I was going to read some chat comments here. Let me see if I can find them. Susan put, I still have my ticket stubs from the Reba concert and the Rihanna concert. That's so awesome. How awesome.
Somewhere I've got a
Very
ticket
awesome.
to Elvis, and I think that was $10.
What?
Really?
From
How cool.
77.
When we do prayers tonight, Susan's asking, can we please include Katie from Minnesota? Yes, we're all praying for Katie. We pray for everyone. We pray for everybody in our group. Everybody's going through something. I realize that. And so at night when I pray or throughout the day, I always include the people who are in my world. At Mass on Sundays, they always have us add our own intentions, and I like that. So I pray for everybody in our group. We all have something going on. I'd like to think that we all care about each other and pray for one another and wish each other positivity. That's part of being, this community is how we are. So yeah, definitely we send prayers for Katie, and I don't see her here tonight, but I know that there's a lot of turmoil everywhere right now, and well, not here where I'm at, but I imagine I wouldn't have to go too far to find some turmoil. But I'm not going to do that because I have a bunch of CDs to listen to.
What happened to Karen? Did Karen drop off?
I think
Yeah.
she fell off.
I think
Karen,
we had
I would have
technical
stayed, Karen. You
difficulties.
were having a really good hair night.
She
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, I'd be on 24 hours if my hair looked like that. My hair is up. My hair is up because it does not look like that. That is why Annette's hair is up. And it might be up till the 23rd. How's that?
It's cute though.
Just kidding. What are you eating, Ken?
French fries.
Oh, good. So
Did they make that
anyhow,
Yeah.
Jody, I was gonna ask you what is that prayer that you did last night that you do when you do our meditation? Is it, what do you call it? Wakocha? What is it? What's that?
No, the Wiracocha is not that. That's the thing I use with the meditation. It's called the Metta prayer from Buddhism, and that's really all it's called. And it's in Sanskrit, which is, I can't even understand. I can't explain really well what that language is, but it's the language of old 5,000 plus years old language, that a lot of prayers are done in, and a lot of the poses in traditional yoga are named in Sanskrit. And it is, if you've been following the walk of peace that the monks are doing.
Yes, you were talking about that.
Yeah, they're saying a version. There's all kinds of prayers like that, but they're saying a version of that prayer.
Where are they today? Weren't they going to be by Randy today?
They're here. Charlotte. They're off of North Tryon right now at facility. So it's 8:31. So they're still receiving guests right now.
Oh, wow. And
From
so
6 to
at
9,
night, do they stop? At night, they stop
earlier.
and sleep, or what do they do at night?
Well, they're walking. It depends. Sometimes they're walking late at night as well. But there's RVs that travel with them. So they've been sleeping in the RVs and tents and different things like that. So, they walk and then they recuperate. They're getting checked wherever they go. A lot of doctors are coming and volunteering and stuff like that to check their feet and their wellness and things like that. And as well, the animals. I know one of the I think it was one of the dogs is got to have surgery.
Logan.
Uh-huh.
But
He's recovering well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just put in a
I
prayer
think they're
request in
meeting.
chat.
What?
I just put in a prayer request on chat.
Oh.
Okay, I'll read it out
Thank
loud right
you.
now.
I think
Oh.
they're meeting people at night too. So like I think
They
they're
are right
mixing their-
now.
Yeah, like usually in the
Oh,
evening,
where's
that's what
this
they'll
at?
do is they'll meet with people individually.
Where is that?
Here in Charlotte.
Oh, wow.
It's on Tryon Street. Yesterday they met at some. It wasn't a rest stop. It was something else back in Rock Hill, I think, or Fort Mill, one or the other, which is right on the border here. But today they're it's North Tryon, the facility where it's at. It's like a community
Not
center
a
or something like that.
nationwide thing then, huh?
Well, they're marching to Washington, D.C.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're doing a straight walk all the way up to Washington.
I'm gonna have to look that up on the internet. I haven't had any news on or anything today. I've just been.
I saw it on, I think I saw it on TikTok or something.
They've been doing it for a while, and they have their own page on Instagram. They just hit 1 million followers.
Oh, wow. What's the
I
page
used to
called?
live
Do you know?
a block, well, a block and a half from a Buddhist temple. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful temple, like the full works, like everything. It was just so cool. When I had my apartment in Malate, which is like a Greenwich Village, basically, in Manila. I lived on the corner of J. Peel and Adriatico, about a block and a half in from the ocean, and the temple was like a block and a half down from where my apartment was. I had a top floor, little penthouse apartment, and I could see from my balcony. My balcony was like 93 feet long. It wrapped around my living room, dining, and
like that.
part of my bedroom, and you could see the top of the temple from the corner of the balcony. You could see the temple. But I used to walk by there because I'd go to Robinson's Mall, which was like 3 blocks from me, to go get my Cinnabon and go to the movies. I was literally at the movies every day, literally every day. At least one movie every day. Because I used to get all these free passes, production passes and stuff like that. But it also only cost $2 to go to the movie.
It's a good old days.
$2.50. It was $2.50.
Yeah, those days are over.
The good old days.
Oh no, that was American money. This was Manila.
Yeah.
That was $2.50 for the VIP area.
VIP.
And I'd get food served to me and everything. But no, the temple was gorgeous. It was absolutely, absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. I used to walk by it all the time. They were always so nice. I went in a few times, and I even asked if it would be okay if I took pictures. So I've got gorgeous pictures all inside the front part of the facility and stuff. It was stunning, absolutely stunning.
It's respectful of you to ask them first.
We're
absolutely. It would have been rude not to.
Yeah.
We're fortunate here in California. We have a lot here where I live. We have a lot of different churches. Like we have a Greek Orthodox church that's fairly new, super pretty. So you can see them from the road. I'm going to go ahead and read your comment, Sheila, just because other people on Zoom can't see it. And I just want everybody to be able to pray for your mom.
Oh, well, I would have just told you if I knew that.
It's okay. Sheila put, okay, so please pray for my mom, Pat Stewart. She is in a lot of pain and depressed that she can't do what she used to be able to do. She relies on my sister to drive her to doctor appointments, but she could use Uber or Lyft through her insurance. It would make things a little easier on my sister if mom would use Uber, Lyft, but mom won't do it. Please pray for mom. We'll at least start doing that. She has done it before, so she knows how. I'll keep your mom in prayer. If everybody could pray for Sheila's mom, I'm sure she'd appreciate it. You know, my dad's 88 and it's hard to get him to do things, even things that he used to do. Like he knows he's supposed to use his cane. He knows he's not supposed to go to the grocery store.
Pride and stubbornness.
It's very, yeah. I was so happy when his engine blew up because I was like, oh, he can't drive now. Well, he had to replace. So we're back to that.
To that idea.
Yeah. But yeah, and now he's got to drive it to break it in. So now it's even worse.
Oh,
Was
So-
he not? Was
Mom's
he not changing the
82.
oil and stuff, or was it just
Oh
a matter
no,
of mileage?
it was a Hyundai. There was a recall on the engine, but my dad is so impatient, he couldn't wait for that process to play out. He went and paid $5,000 for a new engine.
Oh,
Oh,
brother.
Oh my.
So yeah, he couldn't be without his car. He couldn't
Wow.
let that process, which probably would have taken just as long as the mechanic that replaced the engine. But you can't tell somebody who's 88 and impatient.
And he would have saved the $5,000.
Yeah. They would have, because it didn't even have 150,000 miles, and it just it did exactly what the defect, the recall said it would. It did it, and it did it with 3 senior citizens in the car, all 3 with canes.
Ooh, right.
So
Wow.
anyhow, and my point is that I understand, Sheila,
Mhm.
but it's hard to get people of a certain age to
Yeah.
do what you want.
Oh, my
And
stepmom still has a flip phone, so
yeah.
But mom
And you
at
know
least
what?
knows how to do
My
smartphone.
my dad has
so-
a smartphone now, but one thing I remember, and I would have never really thought about it this way until I heard Raul say it. That night on July 12th, when the security guards were getting on everybody's ass about
Oh.
standing up and dancing, and he said, "Do you realize you're talking to people twice your age?" And so I use that now, and I use it with my brother when he complains about my dad. I'm like, "Do you realize you're talking to somebody who's 88?"
Yeah.
So it really was a good way to open security's eyes and say, you know what? He's right. And in my family, the way I was raised is you respect your elders, period. I don't call
Ooh,
my
I love
aunts and
that.
uncles by their first name. They eat before us, all the whole 9 yards. So
But that's a cultural thing too, because you have Mexican heritage and it's different
Yeah.
in Central South American, Southeast Asian countries. It's very, very different on how they treat their elders versus how America treats their elders.
oh yeah.
There's a huge, huge difference in that. Huge difference.
Well,
But
in my family, you respect them. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that's
My stepmom's
For sure.
85 and she's unusually healthy for that age.
Well, all
She
things
can't-
considered,
she
my
can't
dad
walk to the end of the block, but other than that, she's pretty healthy. She doesn't have heart trouble, isn't diabetic, nothing like that.
all things considered, my dad's not doing bad for 88, and he has leukemia. But
Ooh.
I wish he
My
didn't have a
stepmom-
car. How's that? I
my-
wish he didn't have
yeah.
a car.
My stepmom
Bob-
never did drive, and mom
Bob-
is 82, and now she's not driving that much now.
Well,
She
I
can,
don't
but
know.
she doesn't very far. She doesn't feel comfortable doing that. But if she takes the Ubers and Lyfts, that would help my sister.
But see, they're
Yeah.
just set in their ways and doing
Yeah.
things the way that they're used to.
I'm
Let
legally
me
blind, so I can't drive anybody anywhere.
I got my dad a tablet and I didn't think he'd do well with it, and he just took off like a duck in water with it, and so that keeps him home. So I try to post things all the time that make him want to stay home so that he'll watch it. But hopefully, I hate to pray for bad weather in Texas, but if there's bad weather, he'll stay home. So Bob Collins said, "Thanks, Annette. I can't stop thinking about steaks now."
Well, I can't stop thinking about Cinnabons.
I know. Randy said Cinnabon. I
They
love
were
Cinnabon.
so good.
It is.
I bet they
They were
were.
so good.
I'm on
Did
my
you get
after
extra frosting?
holidays. I'm on my after the holidays bird food diet. So
And that was when Cinnabon was still good back in the day.
I was gonna say they were good probably back.
Oh.
Now they're not.
I'm
The
happy with the
Cinnabon was
smell.
great. Well, and there's
Nothing
a
is as
difference
good
with
as it
water
was.
and stuff too, because they were for that water, they didn't use like regular tap water and stuff because you just don't use it there.
Right.
Yeah.
It was like
Uh-huh.
Mexico. So they were using bottled waters and things like that, or the filtered systems. But like the Cinnabons were amazing. Dunkin' Donuts sucked. Horrendous.
Oh my
Horrendous.
God.
Like I literally, they gave me a donut one time. I was in there. It was in the same mall. Gave me a donut and I bit into it. And I swear I thought I chipped a damn tooth.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
are you kidding me with this shit? I was like, this is old. Oh no, we just made them. I took the donut, picked it up, and banged it on the counter.
Oh
I
my
said, no, you
God.
didn't.
Did the counter break?
I said, this donut is older than you. And she was probably like 23. She didn't even know how to give a refund. So she gave me another one. And then I forced her to give me a refund after that one too, because it was horrendous.
Oh my
But the
gosh.
same thing at Starbucks. Like I had a brand deal with Starbucks. So I was always at Starbucks. So did my godmother. If anybody's ever seen that picture, is her and Starbucks ad. But my brand deal was Southeast Asia for Starbucks. But like their scones, disgusting.
Yeah.
Hard as a rock.
Hard.
And some chick there, she goes to me, "Oh, you Americans think you know how everything is supposed to be." And I turned around and looked at her, and she was new, and all the other girls and the couple guys that were there literally like turned their heads and looked at her like, "Oh no,
really
you
just
didn't."
said that?
Oh, no, you didn't.
I took the thing, I pounded it on the glass case. I said, "Would you like for me to etch my name into the glass with this?" I said, "Because this is not how they're supposed to be made. Not in this country, not in the UK, not in the US, not anywhere in the world. This is disgusting. You could do with this what you wish."
I think
And
lots of
everybody
places.
started laughing because they knew me. They knew I wasn't going to.
I think lots of places make
Tell
hard
us how you
scones.
really
I think because I think they think that that's how it's supposed to be. But aren't they
You had no
supposed to be
idea.
like crumbly, like moist and
It
crumbly?
was all frozen.
Yeah, a good scone should be, as I used to make them all the time, it should be have a firmness to it, but it should crumble apart, but not fall apart in your hands. I mean, it should
Yeah.
hold up in your hands.
Right.
Yeah,
it should
I
be
think that
kinda
people
crunchy on the outside.
somehow
Little,
hear
yeah, a
people
little bit
think
of a
that
crust.
Little
How
bit,
is it
yeah.
different from biscuits?
There's no one's bringing this up, but there was like 1 or 2 episodes on Curb Your Enthusiasm all about the scone being too hard in a scone shop.
I'll have to look for it.
Oh, like I could have used it to hammer a nail in, like it was like that hard. It was the same with the donut.
That is so funny.
How are
Let me
scones
see.
different from biscuits?
Oh, very different.
Well, it's a different taste, it's a different consistency, and depending the type of biscuit, unless you don't know how to make a biscuit, then it might be the same as the scone in Manila. But yeah, the biscuits are completely different from a scone. The taste of it, the sweetness level, like
Which
what
is
you may
sweeter?
even add to it. So like you can often add like, pecans or blueberries or,
I love
Currants.
all
are good.
currants, like all kinds of stuff into a scone
Yeah.
where you're not going to put that in a biscuit.
Okay.
And scones, I
Biscuits
think,
more
are
savory.
Yeah, and aren't scones? They're from the UK, right? Whereas
Yeah.
biscuits, I think, are American
Yeah.
ish.
Or
guess
they would
so.
call a biscuit a cookie, and
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
that
that's
would be a cookie there. So name can be interchanged too.
Yeah. Well, in Britain,
there's
they call biscuits rather cookies biscuits.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I used to call it as well.
There's a comment on the Facebook. Thank you for being here, Gina. There's a comment from Gina Hurley, and she says, "Hey, Malo Strong fam, just popping on to say hi and let you all know that in honor of Raul, I've managed to find a primary physician and I've made a colonoscopy appointment, my first one."
Wow.
Yay!
Good for you,
Congratulations.
Gina.
Good job,
Good for
Gina.
you. And we will pray that everything is,
Yeah, keep us
hunky
updated.
dory.
That's fantastic
Yeah,
news.
keep us
Yeah.
updated. And that's a very good topic. And I mean, it's not a comfortable, obviously, it's an uncomfortable procedure, the preparation and stuff.
That's the worst.
You get the best sleep.
You
Oh,
do.
there you
Stay
go.
awake,
Yeah, the
make
procedure's
sure they
nothing.
keep propofol. You go
Then
in
sign me
twilight.
up.
It's fantastic. The best sleep ever.
The
Best
prep,
sleep ever.
yeah, the procedure's nothing. It's like a half hour. It's nothing. But
Sometimes not even.
The-
It's
the
Yeah.
prep
in
is the
between
worst.
waiting. The
Susan,
procedure
you've
itself
had
is a matter
over
of
20
minutes.
of them?
I go to
I'm at high
Golden
risk for
Corral.
colon cancer.
Oh, so Susan has had lots of them. Look at. So you have them what, like yearly?
Depending on if the ulcerative colitis is in remission or not.
Ooh.
Oh,
Probably
my
every 1 to
goodness.
3 years then for you, right?
Pretty much. For a long time, it was one every year.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, you
wow.
get
Wow.
used
Oh
to
my
it,
word.
It
That,
Oh,
was
I
for
know.
me. It was for me for many years, every
that
year.
and you
uh,
own the toilet when you're in
that,
charge, when you have that.
that prep, the prep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
need to
worst.
do that. It's the new year.
It's
And you
not
know
so
what?
bad.
It
You
really
see,
isn't.
Susan says it's not so bad. So we can all
You can use the garden hose too. That'll take care of it.
we can
It's
we
cheaper.
can
Just
all
leave it up there for a
you
while.
know, make that commitment to honor Raul and get ourselves checked. And you know, I thought of that at the end of the year because I was there getting all my glasses, and it was so packed, and I was like, why is there so many people? Why is everybody getting glasses? And it's because at the end of the year, you know, you got to
Yeah.
use your
Your deduction.
prescription allotment.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I thought, well, people should do this for their colonoscopy and for their preventive,
Real-
their mammogram and things like
Depends on
that.
your insurance and your age.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Well, I'll tell you what, they started me when I was 33. And I'm
with what?
62 now with
And you
colonoscopy.
had a family history then,
I
right?
absolutely did. My dad
That's
had
why they
it.
did it.
His mother had it in 1953 and they caught it in time. Dad had it in 92. My mom's mother had it in 92, but it was too late. She didn't get annual checkups. So
I'll be having one next month, and it'll be my second
I
one.
think mine is this year.
Fun.
Yeah,
Whatever it is, 3 to 5 years
it's
for
just,
me.
it's a nice reminder that Gina came in and shared that with us, which I
Yeah.
really appreciate, Gina, because it's actually something that had fallen off I was so busy at the end of the year with things. So yeah, it's a nice reminder. And you know, Raul had actually made that video where he advocated for people to
Yeah.
get you know, early detection. And I tell you, um I I
And
really
especially for
respect
women,
that.
add on the CA, like Charlie Apple 125 blood test.
What's
CA,
that?
What
is
is that?
It tests the carcinogenic levels in your body.
Mm.
So if
Let me
it's
write that down.
elevated, there may be additional issues, whether ovarian, uterine, whatever, as far as
What
that
is it
goes.
again?
So
Can you repeat that?
C is in
CA.
Charlie, A is in Apple,
Mm-hmm.
dash 125. That's the code for it. CA 125.
I'm gonna put it in the
Every woman should have that on their on their annual blood checkups and blood work and stuff like that. CA 125 should be automatic. Just ask for it because they won't automatically do it.
I have to say too, all of our like in my case, the mammogram, as far as technology goes, everything seems to be getting a little bit easier.
Yeah.
As far as like dental work has become easier. I know they have a scanner now they put in your mouth and makes
Yeah.
images, everything. So our fear, my fear, I'm sure some of you have a fear, is based on older experiences, but there's new technology. And if you haven't had to go and do it for a while, I thought that on my last mammogram, I was like, well, that wasn't bad at all.
That's
But
weird. I've
it
never
wasn't
had a
always
fear
the
of any of that
case.
stuff.
And
It's
also
just
the
scared
deep,
to and go.
also the
Well,
deep eye exam, not just a
Yes.
regular eye checkup, but the deep. Do you remember the
Yes.
name of
Where they go behind the eye to
Yes,
check the
Guys,
pressure.
is
I just
it
had
checks.
that.
It will pick up like diabetes and everything with that,
Yes.
cancer, eye
I
cancers,
just had
everything.
that
you know,
done
I've
in
mentioned
December.
I am legally blind and I've been going to a low vision specialist forever. And they do all that for me just automatically. I've
Oh
seen
yeah,
pictures of the
sure.
backs of my eyes. It's really
Yeah.
weird.
They did that to me last month and everything was fine. And you can actually see it. They show you the image
Yeah.
of what it looks like behind your eye. I'd never seen that before.
It's like the
But
Twilight Zone back there.
yeah, Don Carter said, I have a family history. My grandpa on my dad's side passed of colon cancer before I was born. So see, especially if you have a family history, that makes it even more important that you get checked. So I'm really happy you came in and said hi to Gina and put that at the forefront of all our minds. So with that being said, I'm going to do the Lord's Prayer. I'm going to do it in, let me see what I have here. I'm going to do it in Mandarin. No.
How many languages do you know?
Interesting.
I only do
1.5.
well, I speak Spanish, obviously I speak English. I speak obscenity. I can
Sarcasm.
speak in
In t-shirt
obscenity.
form as well.
I speak in obscenity. I did study French in high school, but the teacher didn't like me, so I didn't do well.
I had mine fired.
Oh,
Margot says
my
the
God.
trick is to divide up the amount into the allotted time. Once it's divided into even 15-minute increments, it's easier to drink. Oh, the prep.
Oh,
If you just try to drink it, then you end up feeling too full. Hope this makes sense and helps. Oh yeah, that's a
well,
good
that's how
idea.
I've done.
Divide
And
it.
room temperature water too versus
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
it's the
Oh,
mix, if
yeah.
it's the mixed one.
Yes. So, but yeah, I only speak two languages. I only know in French, I know a little bit. I can say quel dommage, which is what a pity, and I say that a lot to people.
You should
Like
change it to
when
what a
somebody
crying
has a
shame.
complaint with me, quel dommage. What a
Change it.
pity.
Say what a crying shame in French instead.
I have to learn. Yeah, I'll have to
You'll
learn
have
that.
to
But
learn that.
I did really want to learn French. But like I said, Miss Rangal and I did not have
Oh,
a very well. Let's put it this way: I had got two Chow Chow puppies that I had waited for my entire life, and she
Oh
said
wow.
that was blood money. She said that was blood money,
oh
and so I was like,
my God.
you married your student." So.
Ooh.
There's
All
a story behind
right.
that one. That'll be on
Wow.
Like right out of graduate from the graduation line. So
I
don't
can't
get me started,
wait.
lady. Yeah. So anyhow, I'm gonna do the Lord's Prayer in Spanish, and then I have the little prayer that I wrote the other day for everybody who's sick right now. Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino, hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día, perdona nuestras ofensas como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejas caer en la tentación y líbranos del mal. Amen. That was
Amen.
in Spanish. And then I wrote a little prayer the other day for everybody who's not feeling well
Thought it
or
was
having some kind
Swahili.
of sickness. I'm sorry?
I thought
What
it
do you
was
say?
Swahili.
Swahili? I don't
She
know
flew through
Swahili.
it.
Dear Lord, we lift up all those who are facing illness today. We ask that you would bring healing, comfort, and peace to their bodies. Calm their worry. Let them experience the healing power of your love. Amen. Thank you, Bob. Bob Collins said amen. And I was just going to share a little story. Somebody I prayed about a lot, and you all may or may not know who this is, but Alex Vesia is one of the Dodgers pitchers. And last year, he was not able to participate in the World Series because uh, his wife was due right at the beginning of the World Series, and unfortunately, she was full term, and they lost their baby girl.
Oh.
And I was so worried that because she had been live on social media posting the whole pregnancy, and if you're a Dodgers fan, you're really invested in it, and then to not have him we needed him. Well, I mean, we won anyhow, but I mean, he was just really crucial to getting to the World Series, and to have him not be at the World Series, we didn't know what had happened for a while. We could only assume, but I was worried that they wouldn't be able to come back, or that they wouldn't recover and he wouldn't come back to pitching. But she's posting again on social media. They're posting, their Sunday mornings. He's going back to spring training. And I prayed so hard for them because they're loved, obviously, by the Dodgers community. And it was everybody was invested. But my point is that prayer is powerful because
Oh,
I'm
definitely.
not the only person who was praying for them. Millions of people were praying for them. And to see them today overcoming such adversity, I just have to believe that somebody has a hand in that. So I wanted to share the power of prayer. And thank you all for being here. Joni, when did you want to do meditation again?
Well,
When will you be here?
well, Judy's not here on Fridays, so
Oh, yes. Judy has Shabbat on Fridays. where she misses me
Terribly. Terribly.
How
and I
about
miss her.
Love you.
we could do Saturday as far as I know
Okay.
so far. And then I wanted to just ask everybody if you want me to move in a direction of helping you create your own like home practice for it, or just kind of some points around that. So you don't have to wait for me all the time. That
That
might be
might be pretty
helpful.
helpful to some people, actually.
Yeah, that's what I
I
was
want
thinking
that.
too.
I need
And
that.
I'd really like to do an easy 5 to 10 minute yoga sequence for everybody too.
I'll get my mat.
Yeah, we could do that.
Is there something that you could maybe put together? I know it's difficult to do it this way, but something that you could put together like in a written form that we could post in the documents so that like everybody can have access to that at any
I
time?
would need
Yep.
pictures.
Like a power.
Yeah, I
For
can do
yoga.
so. Yeah, I can do like a, I'm sorry, Sheila, what did you say?
I said I would need pictures for yoga.
Examples.
Yeah. So, yes, this is a short answer. Like a how-to kind of thing would be pretty
Yeah.
easy.
Absolutely.
My friend, one of my friends, Laura, who's a huge Mavericks fan, when I had my yoga studio, we did like a 10-minute sequence. We recorded it. It's on YouTube. I could do that, but it's branded like through our studio. So what I could do is see if she and I could do something like that similarly. That would just be, me doing yoga. Or I can put something together visually that has like, here's what the poses look like kind of thing. So how about we just start with the meditation and we'll go in the direction of having it be a permanent resource for people on the page somewhere in some form.
Yeah,
It's
in
definitely something I want to incorporate.
then the
Okay.
documents section, we can permanently add it into the documents section there.
Okay. Yeah, sure. That'd be great.
Yeah,
I'd love
it's
that.
something I've been wanting to incorporate little by little. I have been trying to stretch and I have a rebounder. I didn't realize I was going to have to walk so much when I was in Palm Springs. I have not recovered from that. Yeah, in heels and
Oh
it was
God, no! You should have had sneakers on.
I
Keep the heels
did.
to the
I
doors.
alternated, but then
Okay.
to take pictures with everybody, I put my shoes back on, take them off, and then the fire alarm situation, I gotta run out barefooted. My shins hurt. Oddly enough, that's the part my shins
Work muscles you didn't know you had.
what's going on there. But yeah, stretching is definitely important. And I'm trying to get all, prayer, stretching, yoga, meditation. I'm trying to get all the cylinders firing at the same time. And it's not easy. I think things are easier when you're younger. I really do. I think you're able to
Ask my
multitask
mom.
better. But I am determined to not let that be the reason I can't do things.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
yeah.
Well, and
So,
it's a practice. That's why yoga is a practice. It's, everyone will say, well, I'm not very flexible. I can't do yoga. Well, like who is flexible? But if you just kind of work with your body where it is and go where you're going to go.
but
And
you will get more flexible. I
for
was
your
using a
body.
step. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was using a
And
step to get
depending
on
on
and off of
underlying
my
conditions.
exactly.
Yeah, I was using a step to get on and off of my rebounder just for safety reasons, but now I can get on and off of it without the
That's
step.
basic adulting, though.
No, that's
What is a
basic blonde.
rebounder?
That's basic blonding. Oh, so but anyhow, thank you all for being here tonight. I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Keep each other in prayer, keep everyone in prayer. Remember Lorenzo Molina's GoFundMe is on the page.
It's
Remember
pinned at the top in the
it's
feature.
pinned at the
It's the first one.
top. Pinned at the top. Is Lorenzo Molina's is it his or Julio Diaz? I bet you Mark Potter would know. In not is it before the next teardrop falls? There's a song, there's lots of songs obviously that have a horn. There's a specific one. I'll record it. It's a special horn part. And I was like, I wonder exactly who's playing that. Is it Lorenzo? I'm gonna find out. I'll find out. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Mark Potter would know. Mark, I'm gonna text you. Anyhow, y'all have a good night. Thank you for being here. God bless you all. See you all tomorrow. And we are Malo
Malo
Strong
Strong.
forever.
All right.
Thank you
Forever
for
and
having
ever.
us.
Bye,
All
loves.
right.
Hasta
Love
Bye.
mañana.
you.
Yes.